Salutations, travelers. It's me, Dashboard Devil, and I think we finally got everything to where it needs to be for the new gaming PC, and trying to get it all working together with Streamlabs and whatnot. So I thought I'd do sort of a surprise stream late at night, test things out a bit. Not expecting anyone to show up. It's rather unscheduled of me to do this. I almost never stream at this hour. It's just a little after midnight for me on the West Coast. And we are here cruising around on the planet, is it Caesar X? Ceres X. It's been a while since I've been here. So yeah, this planet is in Euclid, and it was not a glowing grass planet before Worlds, and it ended up being one, so that was a fantastic bonus. And but before that happened, we at No Man's High got together a bunch of builders here, and basically what we did was find 16 of those grave markers that you find in your travels that basically give new players a glyph for the portal usage. So we've got 16 bases here, so 16 glyphs. A player can be taxied here, or either by a friend or Pan-Galactic Starcats. Hey DG, how goes it? This is my very impromptu stream, and I am checking out the glyph planet that we have at No Man's High, and all the builders did a really good job of making bases that, you know, display or accentuate the glyph in some way. And it's a little thing that we passed along to the community. Pan-Galactic Starcats regularly brings people by here, and it's great fun. We had a blast putting this together. I'm doing pretty good, actually. My general background anxiety is in check. I finally got all of these settings together for my new PC. Oops, just kicked my mouse by accident. And yeah, things are pretty good. The other night, J Slacks and I stayed up pretty late trying to get all of the settings right. It was throwing a weird aspect ratio out for the stream, cutting off a lot of information, and there were a lot of issues with I forget what you call it, just everything on the screen starts to get pixelated whenever I launch with the jetpack or move too quickly. But I think we got most everything worked out. I am currently running an MSI motherboard. I think it's a B650, if I remember correctly. And we got a Ryzen processor. And we've got the 4070 Ti Super RTX GPU. And it's, I gotta say, it's a really nice combo. Hey there, Depths. How's it going today? Or morning for you. Still very late night for me. I'm doing pretty well. Testing out all the things. And thought, why the hell not? I'll go ahead and stream. And yeah, so while we're here on this planet, I'll go ahead and do a couple of the other bases just to show those off, because it's just a fun time. All right, let's check out. All right, this is another base that I did for this planet. Good to hear, Depths. Good to hear. Oh, that's a creepy noise. Ah, yes. And here we are. This I made with my PlayStation account. As another glyph base. And it's sort of like a crab kind of trippy looking base with all the little arms. We've got the mineral extractors kind of all glitched together. Thank you. And so there's this really weird thing though that happens during the day. It works. There's plenty of power to keep it constantly running off the batteries all through the night. Yet at night it doesn't harvest? Is that a thing? Like, I haven't really messed with harvesters all that much. And so I assumed that they just ran all through the night if they had sufficient power. But these are just sitting dormant in the middle of the night, and I find that kind of odd. This, I gotta say, getting all of these arms in a circle like this was not an easy task, but I really enjoyed doing it. And I loved using this wonder. Man, it's a really loud one. Use this wonder for a centerpiece. And then you go up inside the biodome. And we've got Nip Nip. Oh, I never finished putting all the Nip Nip in. That's hilarious. I bet I ran out in the middle of building at one point, and just forgot to come back. Oh, and I can't build on here because this is on my PlayStation account, and I'm currently on the PC account. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Here's one of my favorites. This is done by one of the members of No Man's High. It goes by Livin' Loud. He is a magnificent builder. Not a streamer, doesn't really frequent streams, but man does he do great work. At some point I want to do a stream of just his stuff, because not anywhere near enough people see his work. I mean, he makes like walker type robots, and every one of them is just different, and they are all cool as hell. And like this one's just crawling up out of the ground. Like, look at the detail. Like, there's a ring on the finger of the bot. And like all the little parts put together. Like, his attention to detail is just magnificent. And he's also amazing at building sort of non-functional spaceships. Yeah, I fully agree, DG. Like, the stuff he does. He's got another base as well, and we'll probably check back there if it registers. So let's move on. Let's go to this one right here. And this is done by Pale Rider, another member of No Man's High. Well, I guess all of the buildings here are No Man's High members. But this is just wild. Another favorite of mine on this planet. I'll get you a little better view. Need to adjust this real quick. I was taking some pictures earlier. But it's like so it's kind of like the Sphere in Vegas. It kind of has that vibe to it. And while unfortunately we can't make it, you know, post anything fun on the outside of it, it's still really cool to look at. And all of these are the panel that you hang up on the wall. And a lot of people don't know, but the back side of it is reflective. And you can see it shimmer in the sun. It is really freaking cool. Okay. And then going on the inside, we've got this. Really unique vibes here. We've got the little tiny butterflies zipping in and out. And then we've got, of course, the glyph stone right in the center. Really well done. Just Just a really freaking cool base. Okay, get out. Okay, there we go. And then we've got all of the stations, the Utopia stations. Multi-tool, build station. What's that one? The exosuit station, exocraft research, and then starship research. And we got so much nip, of course. Okay. So let's move on to the next. What should we do next? All right, now this person is not, while they joined No Man's Hide, they had their own server set up. So this is the only one not like an official like citizen of No Man's Hide. And they have this fantastic tiered step circle. And we've got a fish. one of those the big angler fish, the ones that you find in the ocean. Abyssal horror. Is that right? I think that's right. So it's that type of fish, but it's like a tiny version, you know, from a wonder. I love this. Got a nice little waterfall going. Fun part about this base, when you sneak around back, there's a short-range teleporter. And it goes up there. So we're gonna hop on that. And we are now in a hot air balloon. Or some sort of dirigible. Let's put some light on the subject. Just so very cool. I've seen a lot of balloons. This one's really unique. Got the holographic projector room nicely tucked in. Got like a cargo deck. There's lots of barrels and covered parcels, crates of various types. Oh, that one goes back. Oh, this one goes, I forgot this one goes to minor settlement. And this other one is the one that we're looking for. But first I want to go up here. You can see the curvature of the inside of the balloon. Lots more cargo. Got the cyclonic lathes. Pump. He's got all of the bubble pipes connected there. got... These are... Oh yeah, those are the spheres that you can initiate. I forgot about this. I forgot all about this. This is fun. Alright, where is the switch? I thought there was just one. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, so all the storage containers. All numbered. I thought there was a switch in here. Where is it? All of these walkways are so freaking cool. Very creative. All the layers. So much detail. Upper ring. And then there's yet another ring. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. Okay. Alright, that's all of the logic stuff, but there should be a switch. I can't remember where he put it. I am at a loss. But anyway, the switch, wherever it is, basically makes all of these, all of the sphere creators, they make a sphere and then they launch out of the hatch down to the ground below. See, they fall out of that little trap door. But we can make one fall anyway. Let's see it drop down. Okay. So let's go back up. Nice little window out of there. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, gotta go up this way. And back up again. And we're up in the top part. And there's this hookah lounge. It looks like part of it's not quite showing up. Really, he did such a good job on this. Observation deck. Check out this little glitch stack right here. Electromagnetic generator. Yeah, lovely bog indeed. Other side. This reminds me of like a window on the Death Star. Has that dark, sinister vibe. Okay. So we've got there. Let's take a launch out. Coast on down. Oh, look at that render of the grass. Nice. Ta-da! Alright. Let's see, what's next? What should we go for next? I don't want to do all of them, but I'll show a few of them and then I'm going to move on to some other stuff. Okay, here's the other one by Livin' Loud. He did this base on his kid's account. We needed an extra base. And he was like, I'll just do one on my kid's account. And so here we have another Livin' Loud special. That's the other thing he does really well is creatures. This one is a lot more stripped down, not quite not quite as complex as the other one, but still really well done with this spiked creature skulking around. Little research station, little what are those? Keep forgetting. Oh yeah, autonomous mining units. Got a little base terminus right there, mixed in with the pump and the construction research unit. Little igloo ice chest with a save point. This one was a lot stripped down. He wanted to do something really simple, not too many base parts. Very effective though. Very effective use. Okay. Oops. Here. Alright, let's check out Glyph Base Delta 9 by Gashopper. And once we get here, so Gashopper glitched a few of the freighter buildings down onto the planet. Put a lot of Gravitino balls on the ceiling. And got a little decking out here. He couldn't figure out how to not have the railing at the end, and I suggested that he put a stairwell, and that did the perfect thing. got rid of the railing and terminated the rails right at the end. It was a fantastic look when it comes down to it. And then we've got, right here, we've got a little throne. Throne worthy of a king. And basically a selfie station. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't realize it. Did he put a... Oh, he did put a landing pad up there. That is perfect. It's so nicely centered. Right on. Let's go back inside to the terminus and head off to another build, but not on this planet. Oh, I forgot. I was going to put the glyphs up. There we go, in case anyone is watching this later on who would love to taxi a friend out. And this is in Euclid. Alright, that should be plenty of time. Time to motor on. Okay, let's see where we want to go. Okay, I have done a bit more to this base right here. This is one of the bases I've been working on most recently. I saw all the crazy stuff that APG was doing with the I keep forgetting what it's called. I keep calling it the boundary thingy. The new boundary part. That's it, the anomaly seal. Hey, Andre Vandal, welcome in. Up late, early, hello all. Greetings, glad you could join us today. I'm doing a very impromptu late night stream. Finally got all the settings right so that it translates well to Streamlabs and YouTube. Trying to get everyone talking together was quite a feat. So most recently I put in all of the light fissures, and so I will turn on all of these, get up there, so I'll turn all of these on so you can see where I'm at in the process. I just wish that I didn't need to turn all of these on every time that I came. Like, it'd be great. Like, I don't mind turning them on once and then forever they're on. This is rough. There's so many. So I've been calling this the reactor, or slushy reactor. The name of the is purple slushy. And what did I call the system? I can't remember what I called the system. Galactic Jack. And I found this 3 years ago. Worlds turned this into a purple bioluminescent grass planet. It was green bioluminescent grass previously, and this is I think this is the only one that I am aware of that changed from one type or one color of bioluminescent grass to another. All the rest of them were previously different types of planets, and all but this one lost their bioluminescence altogether. I was very bummed about that, and I'm still in the process of moving several bases back to planets that are bioluminescent grass. Just like I'd specifically made the bases centered around that vibe, and they no longer felt like they were in context. So I wanted to move them, and I'm still in the process of doing that. It does sound like a weed strain, and that's on purpose. That is definitely on purpose. We do that a lot in the No Man's High Hub. This is looking so good on the new monitor and new computer. The rainbow shimmers off of the anomaly seal really are fantastic. Alright, so that's the outside. Now we'll take a look on the inside. And so this is what it looks like without the anomaly seals turned on. So this is basically the reactor core. It was so difficult to get that wonder lined up just right. Incredibly difficult. And in the process I found that that glitching the wonder into a very specific size to fit in a very specific place, it was causing problems. I don't know how to explain it other than to do it, and we might do that a little bit later. We've got two of the jellyfish in there, with just the tops of their heads sticking up and almost meeting together in the center. We've got lots of signal boosters. Oh, thanks, Depths. I appreciate that. That'd be cool as hell. So the one thing about this though is, so it looks really cool like this, just like it is. But when I start turning all of these on, what happens is that it gets super busy in here. It's like too much almost. But I'll turn it all on and let you be the judge of that. Again, so many of these to turn on. Normally I have a mod on that makes all of this much easier, but it's kind of unstable for me the last few times, so I've shut it off recently. Though I have not tried it on the new computer. Alright, we got all of those. This is the hard one to turn on. There we go. So now when I hop down, like especially up there in that top ring, it is so over busy. It's like way too much. Hey there, Wolfheart. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for the compliment. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is so tedious, Andre. It is so very tedious. So one of the things, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it, is I'm just going to delete all of these black hole lights. And I did this earlier and did a video of it both ways, with and without all of this. And it did look a whole lot better without these. Way less cluttered and way less noisy, I guess would be even better way to say that. Gotta be super careful not to delete something necessary. Because a lot of this, like all of this, took a huge amount of time to do all of this. And accidentally deleting something would cause me to have to rebuild some of the infrastructure. Like I do have some of it set up, like I have all these wires. One of the last things I'll delete are these wires. They are holding the place for cubes, so that if I do accidentally delete something, I can put it back in without too much effort. It'll still be a big pain, but it won't be the same as starting from scratch. So there's that. And already you can see it's looking cleaner. Got all of this layer to go. But yeah, once again, like all of this was inspired by watching Action Pants Gaming do his thing and just going, oh, but what if I did this kind of a take on it? What if I use these parts and instead of a flat surface, or even a like one of his was like this big barrel sort of shape, and I thought, well, what would that look like? You know, what if I used it? What if I did a dome? And you know, trying to borrow from him without, you know, just copying outright, and just trying something a little different. Just a few more to go. All right. See, that looks a whole lot cleaner. Even up there. Okay, that's, I think, yeah, we're definitely going to keep that just like it is. Got reaction chamber. Okay. Yeah, I think this is how we're gonna leave the inside. Then I have to figure out what else, if anything, I'm gonna do on the outside. Oh yeah, so there's all of that, and then I've got this up here at the top. That was a fun little addition to put on there. It's hard to see, but there is a another light fissure. It's kind of low. It's kind of placed low down in there, so not very much of it. I might adjust that and put up a little bit higher. Right now it's kind of sitting at this level, and it would probably be better if it was halfway up or even much higher up. But I can mess with that another time. I do love the way that this is turning out. I'm pretty happy with it. This was fun to do, this little centerpiece over the door. Oh yeah. So another fun thing about this planet, besides it just being gorgeous, look at that blue water. The blue and the purple look so nice together. So the cool thing is that island over there, that's my settlement for this save file. So we'll hop over there. Oh wait, before I do that, I just want to show you this little pedestal that I rigged up. This was fun to build. It was challenging because of all the upside down placed parts. But I like how it turned out so much. And I've got a little galactic trade terminal there. And you can see how I've got right side up parts and upside down parts. Very challenging. Love the results. Oh, that's right, I forgot. There's also another anomaly seal. So it has that fun glow. I saw a shadow. Oh, there they are. Nice. Visitors. Yeah, you can see it better at night. It's kind of buried under there. But it looks nice at night. And I found this back when this was a green bioluminescent planet. And the only thing really on this island is this settlement. And I've never seen one until I found this one. I'd never seen one where all that was on it was just a settlement. And so that's where the reactor is. And all of that right there, all of those little islands, not the ones over there. Part of those were, but all of this was underwater. None of that was showing before. So the water level changed during Worlds. Which, hey, it's cool. It made it easier for me to build a base close enough to the settlement to make all of this possible. So I dropped this landing pad right here in the middle of all these buildings, right next to my office. Let's see if there's anything to do while we're here. Resolve citizen dispute. I never like the citizen disputes because there's never enough information to make an accurate assessment of what actually happened. Patrol Officer Fukanabe accuses settlement entity Dukimki of fraudulently impersonating them. The accused offers no defense. Like, there should be other information. We should get depositions or something. Like, where's the evidence? You know, sure, you could say because they offered no defense, they're obviously guilty. But, you know, like, there should be more details than just this. Sometimes there's even less to go on than this right here. But hey, this is what we've got. So, yeah. So I think we'll we'll do that. Okay. Alright, so for our status, we've got a B class. And so since this is Purple Slushy is the planet, I called the settlement Slush Fund. I thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, I don't like that guy's face. He must be guilty. That seems like what it, you know, what it amounts to. That's, yeah. Alright, so we got a B-class settlement. We got 49 citizens. Happiness at 57%. Pretty decent productivity per day. Got a little bit of debt from a decision I made earlier today. Got all these nice positive features. Got a high volume chef. It's nice to have a high volume chef. Sentinel alert level is pretty low right now. Another thing I did earlier today was deal with that. Added a few things onto my office. A few signs. Got our save point. And some light fissures up there. We've got one of the bars that I've dressed up. I love that they put a bar right next to your office. It's fantastic. Always give credit to Korvax. Vikino brainless. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. So one of my favorite things to do in regard to Vy'keen is I really enjoy when there's a dialogue and something that you have to deal with the Vy'keen, and there's an opportunity to pull rank on them. Like if you've got a higher rank than they do, you can like report them for being insubordinate, or make them confess their crimes and stuff like that. I love doing that to the Vy'keen, and it's hilarious to me. So here we've got, I just added a bunch of reddish light to this bar and put one of the summoning stations, and we've got the terbium growth up there in the center, lots of red lights, and you see the little scalloped red edges right there? Those are two number 8 decals on their sides, and they're just colored red. And it just adds an extra little bit of depth. Makes those signs look less flat. So then I put another one of the summoning stations here with a compound bulb and some extra like submerged lights in there. Then we've got the tarot root with the my brain is just a little not cooperating with me right now. We've got the tarot root, Vigilant Tarot, that's what it's called. Then we've got the calcishroom, and then we've got the little reality projector right there. You can just barely see it. And then anomaly seal. So put one there. That's another thing that I did today. And I love the beam of light that it shoots out. Thought this was a nice touch. Love the aqua color that's shining onto the Vigilant Tarot. And then the waves of color from the anomaly seal. I'm probably going to say anomaly seal a lot because I'm trying to remember the name of it. I keep forgetting it. One of those weird ADHD quirks. And then over here, I've got the Minotaur summoning station. Kind of a fun addition to that building. I like adding the glow. I'll probably add some more to some of the other buildings as time progresses. Oh, I gotta finish building this little thing over here. Five carbon nanotubes. Oh, forgot to come back over here. And I want to upload this in its current iteration. So if someone were to come by, they could see it and turn it on. Oh yeah, taking a screenshot, that's good too. Uploading the servers. Hit the save point. And I think maybe we'll go for another base visit. Where was I going to go? Oh, I wanted to mention this. This is an odd thing right here. So this image is of a base that no longer exists, and it's from a different save file. So I had a base on that planet, eliminated the base, and then after the world, or after the space station update, I went back and added another base to that planet, but on a different save file. Somehow it retrieved the image from the other save file. Because when you go there, it's not, the base is not at a settlement, it's at a manufacturing building. So really, really weird. It's one of the weirder things I've seen. I've never seen it grab an image from a different save file and slap it on the base that you've got. Super weird. Hey Shogunai, welcome in. How's it going? Glad you could drop on by. Alright, so that is super weird. Thought I would mention it. Okay. Let's go. Let's go here real quick. Yesterday I caught on Saturday, and today I catch you. Nice to be caught. Alright, so this is on a planet that Delta One found. And during one of the Friday night, late night streams, and I thought it was super cool. Show you what it looks like during the day. This is a picture of this planet is on the thumbnail for this stream. So you can see an image there, and like, look at this. This is gorgeous. It's a shame it has storms. Other than that, it is just beautiful. And check it out at sunset. Like, check out those colors. How vibrant that is. Of course, it does not hurt that it's on my new 4070 Ti Super Radeon, or like my RTX video card. And everything is on Ultra. Beautiful, just beautiful. Here's the base. Still very much a work in progress. Trying to show you as much of this before the storm hits. Got lots of mud huts. And then these little buildings right here. Little bits of buildings that stick out. Those are a lot of fun to do. Another mud hut. More building. Little cave area that I turned into a walled-in area. Thank you, Shogunai. I appreciate that. This has been a lot of fun to work with. There's still a bunch to do. Got this little mud hut over here. It's got 2 levels inside. Got the nice bed up there. Some decor going. Then I'll put like a living room and a kitchen down in here. Then we've got this outdoor patio connected off to the side. Oh, this was so much fun to put up. We've got all of this igneous crystal, all of the igneous crystals there. Base terminus. We've got a wonder of one of those circular, like, wheel type creatures. It looks like a wheel of spine. Basically, like a wheel of spine. Yeah, I've got a handful of bases on floating island planets. They're fun to work with, but they're also very challenging. One of the things I had up here originally, one of the first things that I put up was this statue right here. These two wonders merged together. Had them over there. But then I started building this building and it got larger and larger and completely blocked that. And it just, I didn't like how it was laid out. So I decided to move the two wonders over here and made a fake version of this little water source outcropping. So I just moved it off to the side. And we got this mud hut. I've been in the middle of building over on this, so that's why these stairs are sitting out here in that light. This is another two-tiered mud hut in the works. And then these are so I can build during the storms that'll protect me, and I'll just go into camera mode. Same with those right there. And I've got this area right here meant to be another sort of water feature that has been really hard to get in there because I have to glitch the camera under the terrain in order to build some of that. And you can see those red lines right there. That is an upside down hexplate bush that is much larger in size than a regular hexplate bush. And you can see some of the hex plates right there popping up through the ground there. More igneous crystals right along the edge that you can't walk along that edge. You can't walk any further into that area. So I built this rock wall and then decided to make it a sort of water feature using the light fissures and the pump and a few other items. You can see the top of one of the pumps right there. See another little piece of hexplate bush sticking out. There's also one or two of the flying fartfish wonders tucked away in there, and that adds a really fun blue smoke to the mix. You can see the light fissures just sort of streaming downward. Added a couple of these. The anomaly seal, that's the name of it. And I'm not sure if they add or detract. I think they detract at this point. Not quite what I was looking for. So those might be getting deleted. One of the interesting things that I've found about these floating island planets is that if you have any structure on it that clips into the terrain, like you see right here, this room is will not protect you from the storm. It just won't do it, because this is clipping through. And I figured that out because I built stuff above, like this two-tiered cube. The lower tier will not protect you from the storm, but the upper tier, that completely protects you from the storm. And I can only imagine it has something to do with the way it's programmed. Like this one won't either. Like this has all of this clipped in, and you can't see it, but there's walls all the way around in a nice rectangle. This is the trough turned upside down and color glitched. And I love the pattern that it has. And I'll shine the light on so you can see the colors. is my light doing that? That's weird. That is weird that the light is not following properly. Anyway, you can see the color that I've glitched it to there. But I love the stripes, or the metallic stripes. And we've got the little bug head lamps, one on either side. And I built an aquarium. A lot of fun to build that one. I still have wires straggling around. I don't think I'll need those. I'll probably come back and delete them later. Alright. Oh yeah. Made this. That looks so cool. Really nice effect underneath. Go ahead and snap a shot of that. Yeah, so for this I used a double-sized archway and then just built around it. It's a pretty unique look to a bridge. I haven't seen anybody do anything quite like that. Yo, Zawa, how's it going? Yeah, the new computer does have me up late at night. It sure as hell does. Got a lot of kinks worked out the other night with J Slacks helping me out. Oh, you're just waking up, dude. So yeah, I got a lot of the bugs worked out, and the stream is looking pretty nice. I'm holding steady at a constant 50 frames per second. We've got a really short delay from the time I do something to the time it shows up on the stream. So that's really fantastic. And we're just visiting a couple of bases. Alright, so we'll go inside this part of it right now. The wall art pieces right here I did on a stream a couple of months ago, I think. See that there's another Atlas statue right in the center of the Octo cabinet. And then I've got a matching one over here. I'd made them different. I'd put a very different one on the other side, but I didn't like that one as much, so I decided that they would both be the same. And I like that so much better. This is a cool feature right here. The way these lights are aligned. We got the circle light. It's called the black hole. the black hole in the wall side is that circular one. But I've got a lot of it buried and just a little bit poking out. Got the calcishroom colored red, and then the crescent moon light, and then all of those short walls in a fan shape. Take a look again to show off the outside of it. And this little row of short walls is just slightly at an angle to fit the angle of the half walls right there. And then the little orange juicers. They just look like citrus juicers, which is hilarious. Oh, and I'll show you the top-down view because that's pretty cool looking. Got a bit of asymmetry to it, and then a couple of parts that are not symmetrical in the way that they are the same, but there's a part on one side and a part on the other side. And those are both little balconies. On opposite sides. These little floor tiles right here were a nightmare. Oh, that was so frustrating. I'm going to take the spiral staircase up. We got more of those little monster heads. Those bug heads. I really wish they would fix the glitch on these short walls. I used to think it was because I was glitching them into shapes, but no, they're doing it whether they are glitched or not. Oh, forgot to look up. Gotta go back down here. And we've got that up on the ceiling. Mesmerizing. The way you guys do the curves and angles always amazes me. It looks so fluid and beautiful. Thank you, Vala. I appreciate that. It's it does look amazing. Like the patterns that you can achieve doing it is just so freaking cool. You know, it's not just the circle, but it's the pattern of the wood or the stone that goes along with it that just it's so good. So then I've got this little outdoor balcony around the outside. And we've got this balcony, and you can see down to the next level. You can even hop down there or jetpack up if you wanted to. View of this amazing planet. Just look at that off into the distance. Okay, what else do we have? I haven't done anything with these mud huts except for there's the big wonder that I use, the wonder projector for that green plant, and then I hand placed in the pink crystals. Those were really hard to place, the two up there inside the bells of the flower. Worth it. Hot ceiling. And yeah, some of those parts are clipping too much. I still use legacy parts even for simple circle. Yeah, I love the legacy parts. Oh, look at that. Look at that sunset. Gorgeous. Another mud hut. Absolutely nothing has been done on that one. And then tucked away back here, got this little courtyard that's lit up. Probably going to make a little seating area back here. And then there's this little downstairs. Some nice views. And then come back around, and then there's another layer to it. See right out the little portal, you can see the little island out there. And you can actually walk back behind this area too. If only we had chests like in Minecraft, I could hide chests back here. That would be fun. Okay, so this is really weird. Like, there has not been a storm yet. There's usually normally a storm should have already happened. So it's really odd that it hasn't happened yet. Okay, we've seen this planet. Let's check out another one. And then we'll wrap it up after the next one. So here's another No Man's High hub community planet. This is our capital planet in Galaxy 256. Odialutai. I forgot something. I forgot that I started having problems traveling to this planet. It's only ever happened on one other It's only happened on one other planet before, and I'm not sure why it's happening. But it just takes forever to warp there. And it could take as many as 10 minutes. And I don't know if I want to put anyone through that. So, uh, that said, I think we might just go ahead and wrap this up for the evening, because this could take a really long time, and I'm probably going to end up having to just stop it, and yeah, just I might have to stop the program in the middle of trying to do this, because sometimes it goes longer than 10 minutes. But anyway, with all that said, I think we will go ahead and end it here tonight, and look forward to, I think I might do it in January, but we're right at my 7th year of playing No Man's Sky. I got it as a gift for Christmas of 2017, and I have not looked back since. I have thousands of hours on 2 different platforms, and uh, I want to do a special like 7-year anniversary of playing the game stream, where I go back and show a couple of bases that were way back before Origins dropped. I only have a couple of bases left on my original PlayStation account. So I want to take a look at those, show off like some of my earlier builds before I started glitch building, and where I made the transition, and some of my first glitch building bases. So I'm looking forward to doing that. It should be a lot of fun. I probably won't do it like right at Christmas. I'll probably do it after, sometime like in the beginning, like maybe like the second week in January, I might do that stream. I'm going to uh, go on a little vacay at the beginning of the month. And yeah, so anyway, look out for that stream. Hey there, Sergeant Belson. Thanks for joining us at the last minute. Uh, I'll be doing my regular Tuesday stream coming up, so look for that as well. But until then, have a great time traveling the universe, and I will catch you again later. Good night or morning as it pertains to you. And see you next time.